Let's have a look at a list that has been trending for some few days now. This list contains names of people William Ruto may appoint in his cabinet. The list has not been verified, but we all know where there is smoke, there is fire. Confidential, portfolio nominee county, prime cabinet secretary, and foreign and diaspora affairs, Musalia Mudavadi Vihiga, health and medical services, Dr. Mercy Mwangangi Taita Taveta, climate change, tourism and wildlife, Soipan Tuya Narok, cooperative and MSMEs development, Susan Mudaura Meru, road transport and public works, Engineer Fred K. Kirui Kericho, National Treasury and Planning, Wycliffe Oparanya Kakamega, East African Community and Regional Development, Grace Mercy Osewe Homa Bay, Interior and National Administration, Joseph Boynet Elgeyo Marakwet, Gender, Culture and Affirmative Action, Nancy Kibaba Bungoma, Defense, Aden Duale Garissa, Education, Prof. Olive Mugenda Kiambu, Information Technology and Digital Economy, Dennis Itumbi Kirinyaga, Water and Sanitation, Alfred Mutua Machakos, Public Service Transformation, Joshua Oigara Kisi, Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Charles Hinga Nakuru, Youth Affairs, Sports and Arts, Ababu Namwamba Busia, Trade, Investment and Industry, Adan Mohamed Mandera, Labor and Social Protection, Salim Mvurya Kwale, Agriculture and Irrigation, Kipruto Kirwa Trans Nzoia, Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs, Engineer Nicholas Gumbo Siaya, Energy and Petroleum, Rebecca Miano Nyandarua, Attorney General, Professor Kithure Kindiki Tarakaniti, Secretary to Cabinet, Monica Juma Muranga. Yes. So this is a list that has been trending for some few days now. And I've also seen other lists. But looking at this one looks a little bit better than those other ones I've seen. I want us to put this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what it means and what it portends for William Ruto's new cabinet. It's not that this is the one is going to appoint, but in the event he appoints something close to this, then William Ruto might find himself between a rock and a very hard place. Let's dig deep, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Looking at this list, it's composed of 21 cabinet secretaries, excluding Attorney General and Secretary to the cabinet. The Constitution provides a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 22. That's what the Constitution provides. If I was to advise William Ruto, I would tell him to go for the minimum, considering the economic situation of the country. I'd advise him to go for the minimum, which is 14. And looking at this list, if William Ruto comes up with this one or something close to this, then William Ruto has just wasted this time dissolving his cabinet. I believe that this is a list or something close to this cannot help William Ruto in any way. William Ruto, if at all, he wants a team that can help him deliver now that he's incompetent himself, he should go for men and women who have got some distinguished achievements, people who stand out in their fields or careers. Looking at this list, I'm not seeing anybody here, maybe apart from Oparanya. And I'm saying that considering what Oparanya did when he was the minister for planning. But now that Oparanya again is a close Raila ally, that it might not augur very well for him being appointed again in William Ruto's government. That will create an impression that this was a deal between Ruto and Raila Odinga. So such figures should just be kept away from the cabinet. But what William Ruto should do, he should go for men and women who are recognized and distinguished in various fields. Out of this list, I'm not seeing any here. These are the people who are not even known, and that cannot inspire confidence among Kenyans. We want to see people that if Kenyans see them as a cabinet secretary or cabinet secretaries, then Kenyans get that confidence that this is a team that is going to deliver. Perception is also key, and now that William Ruto sacked his government because of incompetence. And again, if you look at this list, it has some individuals who served in the previous cabinet that was dissolved. I'm seeing Aden Duale, Alfred Mutua, Ababu Namwamba. I'm seeing Kithure Kindiki. I'm seeing Soipan Tuya. William Ruto should not return any person who was in the previous cabinet. Let them go and go forever. Bringing any of them will just taint the image of the new cabinet. Let Ruto also build or help in creating an impression that he is starting afresh. And he can only achieve that if he does not bring anybody who was in the previous cabinet. So if William Ruto is listening, maybe he can borrow some words of wisdom from here. He should not return any CS who was in the previous cabinet. Let him go for fresh people, men and women who are distinguished, recognized in various fields they hold, not these ones who are not even known. And again, if you look at this list, I'm seeing people like Nicholas Gumbo. That's a person I know. And if William Ruto thinks of putting such people in his cabinet, then he's going to get it wrong. These are not men and women of integrity. And also, William Ruto should go for men and women of integrity. People who passed chapter 6 of our constitution. People who have never been implicated or accused of any corruption. He should go for such individuals. And I know there are very many. Any person accused of corruption or has been mentioned anywhere in corruption, he should also avoid such individuals. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop it there. But even before I stop, let me say this. If you look at William Ruto, I've always maintained that even if he was to pick angels, as long as he remains the president and he does not change his behavior, then even if he picks angels, they will not deliver. That cabinet will not deliver. In the past cabinet, we were getting rumors that everything was being done at State House Nairobi. And those cabinet secretaries were just being told to sign some gazette notices. So it has been a one-man show where William Ruto has been dictating to the cabinet secretaries. If he appoints angels and he still micromanage them from State House Nairobi, then that cabinet again will not deliver. It will fail. So the change has to start with William Ruto. Let him identify people who he knows can deliver. And he should now let them deliver without any interference. Because it has come out very clearly that he is the problem. He's incompetent and is trying to micromanage other incompetent individuals. So it's all chaos, total chaos. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.